Hello and welcome. Hold on. Welcome back to another rendition of Lucid9, Enticing Incident. Oh, there's actually 5 girls here. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, I'm guessing that's Elizabeth. But we're gonna try to keep it shorter this time because the first one I made was kind of long and it took like almost 2 days to upload because my internet is not the bestest. But yes, let us continue. I guess load? Yes, load. Yeah, we're in the cafeteria. So yeah, we're not gonna make it as long. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 15. You know, if something pinnacle happens. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy in my chair. But I'm going to read because you know what this is. It's a visual novel game. So guess what? Gonna get some reading up in you. I'm a little excited. Also, if you hear noise in the background, it's just the dog, the Great Dane. Say hi, Sasha. Nope, she's passed out. Alright. The cafeteria is broad and beautiful, boasting polished surfaces and tidy, well-lit spaces. Modern furniture settles well on the brushed mahogany floor. Also, if you hear construction sounds, it's the person on my roof, so no worries. Students in pristine uniforms travel to and fro, scooping food from the extensive, I almost said buffered, buffet counters surrounding the perimeter of the cafeteria and returning to their friends. Also, it's good voice practice. Oh, my mouse is jiggling. Hold on. I should have looked up how to pronounce names. Fuck! I spot Rue in the back of the corner of the cafeteria, staring up at the skylights with a thoughtful tilt to her head. She's got some stars in her eyes. Actually, this would be a perfect time to tell her about Misaki. Rue would be thrilled to see her again. Hey, Rue! Oh, she jumped slightly at the sudden sound, and only then do I remember that I'm supposed to be apologizing for being dramatic yesterday. Oh. Except, I've never been great at apologizing, or even good, or actually even mildly passable. Say, how are you? I'm doing okay. How was class? It was okay, I guess. Oh, okay. We shuffle for a moment, I finally clear my throat. You know, if he were to clear his throat. About yesterday. It's okay, Yama. I know that seeing the bus must have brought up some memories. Was it my mom? Was it my last girlfriend? Who did it bring up? You were just lashing out. But I shouldn't have. No, I guess not. Ooh. So next time something like that happens, I reserve the right to slap you city. Okay? And just like that, everything is right between us. What have I done to deserve a friend like this? I don't know. Thanks. But buy me lunch. What? Oh, come on, it's only fair. If I go into debt, I blame you for constantly mooching off of me. Are you ever going to pay for your own food? Probably not. At least she's honest. But you can't count those grocery trips because I ended up cooking everything for you. And yourself. Labor taxes. Let's go already, I'm hungry. But just as she reaches forward and pulls my arm to her side, we hear a very familiar voice from behind us. Well, what have we here? Is it Pen? Is it Misaki? Oh, we jerk around in synchronization and probably come face to face with Mr. Ryota. Ryo quickly squeaks and jumps away, suddenly bashful. Oh, she squeaks. Oh, hi, Mr. Ryota. I don't know, should I try more feminine voices? Or should I try manly voices with men? Look at you two. No, that's really too deep. No! The adorable childhood friends finally getting together after years of unneeded drama. Bah, I feel sick. What is this, some crappy anime? Stuttering. We're not together. Oh god, I don't... Can I? Fuck it, let's try stuttering. Stuttering. Look at that, already succeeding. I wouldn't go out with Yama in a million years. It's actually really adorable. I struggle to maintain a straight face. I know, I'm just too good for you. She snaps back into the Rue that the rest of the academy knows her as. Witty, confident, and a touch malicious. She opens her mouth, no doubt to smite me with some comeback or another, but Mr. Ryota breaks us up. Well, if I don't end up barfing my guts out, you guys will have. God, ugh. You guys will have the most adorable wedding in all of history. And there goes Rue. Can you say this? I can't do the speak stutter. Something like that, Mr. Ryota. You're a teacher, you should know better. Oh, come on, you two will look back on this day. Mark my words. With a cheerful wave, he splits into the faculty express line. Those words sound fairly ominous. I can only imagine all the embarrassing stories he'd liberally share with the other wedding guests. We'd probably have so many people rolling in the aisles from laughter that Rue wouldn't even be able to walk properly. What the heck am I thinking about? Wedding? Rue? Oh, don't do it again. Ugh, Mr. Ryota's being his usual self, I see. Yep. Now he's got me thinking about, nope, not going there. Yes! Maybe now would be a good time to switch topic. Alright, I even have the perfect material. Oh, I thought I was going to see her in the wedding dress again. I was going to be like, yeah! Not Mr. God. Hey, Rue, you're not going to believe this, but I saw Miki today. Rue's face cuts to complete blankness in the space of a millisecond. It is really shocking news. Maybe I should have eased it a bit. She ended up transferring to the school, and we coincidentally wound up in the same class. Dead silence. I finally start to feel a prickle of apprehension. We can hang out together again. We can... Did you talk to her? Yeah. What? Of course, it's Miki. Rue, what's wrong? Aren't you happy? Well, no, I'm not. Oh. As far as I'm concerned, she has something to do with either... Is it either or either? This feels like an either moment. With either of us anymore. Don't you remember? We were kids who held a stupid grudge. Oh, that's me. Sorry. I'm Yama. I'm the guy. We were kids who held a stupid grudge for something beyond her control. Come on, we're older than that now. Oh, are we? She didn't really apologize, did she? Well, I pause from it. Rue's expression immediately darkens. I see that she didn't, and I know why. Because she wasn't there to see you fall apart. Why did I fall apart? I don't think you remember, Yama, but you were in a really bad place after she left. Oh, why was I in a bad place? Even to the point where, whoa, what happened? Suicide? Murder? What happened? Drugs? Alcohol? What happened? But that wasn't because of Misaki. Yeah, but she triggered the whole thing. Oh my god, what? It's just, when I think about it, I get mad at her. Really mad. So it's probably best for both her and me if she stays away. So you're not going to be friends again? The thought is so baffling that I couldn't help but stutter. I tried. In my mind, we've always been a package deal. Me, Rue, Misaki, it was either all or nothing. You're your own person, so you should hang out with whoever you want. But I can't be buddy-buddy with Misaki until she realizes what she's done. Oh, I'm upset. Or not me, but Rue's upset. Never thought Rue, of all people, would be irrational. How bad had I been exactly? I've never seen Rue so upset, at least not in a really long time. Sorry to be a downer. Why don't we just grab some lunch? How about you go on ahead? I need to talk to Mr. Ryota. Okay. Surprisingly, she doesn't ask me any more questions. She heads to the lunch line without a word. Maybe she also feels rotten inside, like something has been lost forever. I shake these thoughts and immediately locate Mr. Ryota, who just popped out of the faculty line and, conveniently enough, is heading in my direction. He watches our separation with an eyebrow raised to his hairline. That needs to be like up there. High eyebrows. High eyebrows. Sorry. I said high eyebrows. As in H-I, not H-I-G-H. Oh, are the newlyweds already running into trouble? I ignore this. Good timing, Mr. Ryota. I want to ask you something. If the question is whether to officially ask her out, the answer is yes. What? What? No. That's not the question. Oh, really? That's a bit boring. Rue and I aren't, what? Never mind. I was wondering what it means when you see someone you haven't seen in forever who you thought disappeared off the planet. Means exactly what you just said. Your life actually is a crappy anime. Huh! I never said that. Oh, you didn't? Mr. Ryota! Sorry, can't help it. Now, who's this person you haven't seen in forever? She just transferred into my class this morning. Rue, her, and me. We were really close when you were little, back in our hometown Seto. Transfer student, childhood friend. Don't even think about it. Too late. My life is not a crappy anime. It's not. You're right. It's a really crappy anime. So what's the problem? Well, I talked with her, and I think we'll be friends again, but Rue is jealous? What? No. What is this, junior high? Sorry, I'll shut up. See, when Misaki, that's the transfer student, left, she accidentally triggered a giant depressive state that basically left me in the dumps for a year. Okay, learn a little more about what happened. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. Rue claims it was bad. He's staring. Yama, when can you come to my office today? I want to listen properly to you, and the cafeteria is not exactly an ideal environment. Well, I guess that Mr. Ryota got hired into this job for an actual reason. Okay, I guess I'll drop by after school. Or during. Really, either way works. And after lunch, you gotta eat before the bell rings. Young, growing boys need all the nutrition they can get. He can't sound like the wise, all-knowing teacher when he just implied it was fine for me to ditch school. See you later, Mr. Ryota. He only responds with a casual wave before he saunters over to the nearest table, chatting easily with a group of students. Okay. I snag a plate of food and search for Ray, but she's nowhere in sight. Guess that conversation took a little longer than I originally intended. I quickly scarf my food down and return to the classroom. Alright, class, let's take secondary row before we head to the courtyard. Oh god, Yahiko. What? We have more PE? The teacher's halfway through rolling her eyes before she catches herself. I guess it's not a good example to roll your eyes in front of your students. No, Yahiko, today's career day, as has been announced over the PA for the past 3 days. 3 days? Wait, I thought yesterday was the second day of school. What? So is today day 3? Day 4? We're good with it. Afternoon classes are canceled so that third years may explore possible future occupations with specialists. Ooh, right. Or is it oh, right? I think it's oh, right, not ooh, right. Ooh, right. Crap, I don't know. Moving on. Questions of the future. Oh, sorry. Loud bang. Writing prompt about our dream job. Now, career day. I think I'm sensing a pattern here. Yeah, so yesterday was the second day. So what is this, day 3? We're already running a little late, so let's make this quick. Anyone missing? Nope! That prompts us to glance around. I think he's right, ma'am. Everyone's here. Oh, female student. I think he's right, ma'am. Everyone's here. No. Maybe she's manly. I think he's right, ma'am. Everyone's here. Oh, no. I'm not really good with voices. I can't. Everyone except Misaki, who apparently is at her job. Time to do some not so subtle recon. Teacher, where's that girl? The one sitting by the window. The teacher waves her hand dismissively. Special circumstances. Anyone else? Despite myself, I feel a prick of curiosity. It's a big prick. Yeah. Special circumstances? What kind of circumstances could warrant such an offhand dismissal from the teacher? I thought most teachers loathed making exceptions for mandatory events. Just what could Misaki's job be? As the teacher continues to survey the classroom, I feel a nudge against my arm. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm surprised you brought it up. Really, Elizabeth? What? Usually you wouldn't say anything, even if you noticed. You wouldn't have thought it too much trouble. Her words are remarkably neutral. It's awkward. It feels like a trap. It probably is. I think you should stop pretending like you actually know me, or that you have a brain. Oh! You're insufferable! Oh my god, why are you pissing off Elizabeth? She storms to the back of the room in a huff. Huff, puff, huff. I'm insufferable? She's done far, far worse, and she's still judging me? What? You didn't really explain what she did. What a hypocrite. Alright, looks like everyone else is here. To the courtyard! Destiny awaits! That's an exciting teacher. There are more than a few rolled eyes, but everyone obediently files out of the classroom. See, this is why it's good to read out loud, because I read in my brain, inside reading, really fast, but reading out loud really lets me know how I'm not that good at it. Well, I'm decent. It's just out loud, slurring the words. See, slurring the words. Got to enunciate. Our class pours into the courtyard, which currently resembles a crowded street market. It's very crowded. Look how crowded it is. Columns of booths are set in orderly lines, each attempting to outshine the others with progressively more outrageous signage and progressively louder music. I wonder if they got a booth for my future job. Come to think of it, in all the 203 times he's talked about his dream, he's never once mentioned his future job, just all the things alone. Oh, and what might that be? Isn't it obvious, with my stunning looks and all? So a trash can? Is that even a job? Of course it's a job. Oh, well, no, I want to be a model. That's wait, it's not as silly as it seems. I mean, seeing how he just believed that being a trash can would be a profession, he can't have a job that requires him to think. He also can't have a job that requires social interaction. He just repel people instead of attracting them. Those are his two biggest flaws. And modeling doesn't need either. It's an either moment. As for his looks, I hate to admit it, but he's not so bad looking. He'd probably be able to land himself a girlfriend if he could just keep quiet. It almost sounds like a serious plan. Yahiko, my friend, I'm glad you finally realized the cruel truth. What are you talking about? I'm just saying that it's a good idea, especially coming from you. Isn't it? Once I become famous, the entire world will be able to witness my magnificence. I'll be on TV, the internet, advertising blimps, basically everywhere. On second thought, maybe it's a terrible idea. Well, if you don't mind, I'm off to meet my destiny. And with that, he skips off into the crowd, leaving me awkwardly leaning against the wall like some kind of delinquent. Yeah, the delinquent lead. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do. I'll be wasting my time if I look around, but I'll be wasting my time if I stay here. What a conundrum. You there! I turned to the source of the voice, a man in a medical coat standing in front of a booth boasting the holographic sign, Way Forward Pharmaceuticals Hospital Division. Hunch. I'm guessing he's a doctor? What? Is that supposed to be a comma? Are you interested in becoming a doctor? Bodies, open wounds? Yeah, no. Sorry, I don't think I could deal with the pressure of being a doctor. If that's what you're worried about, then don't worry. I'm a heart surgeon, and I get an entire team of helping me during the operations. Well, if I have people helping me... Aww. Scalpel, please. Nah. What do you mean, nah? I thought I was supposed to do all the cutting this time. That doesn't matter. It sure does. I see what's going on here, man. You want to take all the credit. Well, guess what? That ain't happening. What are you talking about? I'm the doctor here. Doctor, the patient is in critical condition. If you don't act fast, he's going to die. The patient is dying, dang it. Give me the scalpel. Whoa there. Don't be getting your scrubs in a bunch. Doctor, the patient is dead. See, look at what you did. Look at what I... Yeah, I don't think being a doctor is right for me. Are you sure? We've got a great internship program. Sasha, quit licking! Yes, I'm talking to you, dog. Quit licking. Shouldn't lick. I'm good, thanks though. Another nearby booth catches my eye. Multicolored sign claims that it's from the National Education Institute. Behind the booth table, a tall woman in glasses is speaking animatedly to a small group of students. Don't you feel that we have a duty to equip the next generation? In this society, knowledge is power. We need to ensure that our successors have the power to move forward. My job is the best and the most beneficial, and there are no downsides whatsoever until you encounter me. Yeah, been there, heard that. Don't your students annoy you, or tire you out? Well, I've had some ups and downs in my career, of course. The more difficult students may be perplexing at first, but when you persevere your students. Persevere, you always end up getting those students back on the right path. Is that so? Teach, what's 5 plus 7? This is high school, Mr. Ikari, not primary school. You should have mastered addition by now. But teach! Excuse me, Mr. Kurugani, smoking is not permitted on campus. Hand those over. Shh, you ain't the boss of me, kid. Kid, I'm your teacher. You're shorter than me, kid. Yeah, you're shorter than me, kid, and that makes you a kid. Alright, that's it. You're staying after class. You've got detention to serve. Says who? Says you. You couldn't even take on a diseased chicken with one claw tied to its tail. That is a statement. Why can't you be the eloquent of your essays? Teacher! What? What's wrong? What? Are you crying? Again? What for? Oh, you're angry at me. I'm sorry. I'm so terrible. I can't... Hey, don't cry. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I have enough patience to deal with students. I meander down the row of booths, apathetically peering at any that seem mildly entertaining. One man with a remarkably bushy mustache rises his fist in the air, yelling at the top of his lungs, "Do you love Japan? Join the Japanese self-defense force today!" Wow, I thought those kinds of diehard patriots only existed on TV. Any man who's able to follow orders can be seen as a hero of Japan, if you're still alive. Oh god. Grenade! Cover it, soldier! What? But we could just run away! Jump on that grenade or I'll have you court-martialed for insubordination! But I'll die! All the better! Oh! Hop to it! Yeah, not happening. I turn away from the booth. Everything I see is equally unpromising. Do you have a knack for cooking? Why not apply to Lyon Culinary School? I hope I said that right. Gather here, engineers, mathematicians, fellow countrymen. The biggest digital corporation in the world, Lemniscate, has positions open for you. Have you always wanted to help the hurting? Join us at the Cumulus Therapy Center and transform the world, one life at a time. A quick glance in the other directions revealed that I seem to be the only one having trouble. Oh, Jesus! I find Elizabeth in deep conversation with a police officer just a few feet away. Wouldn't have thought her to be the type. Maybe she's sucking up to them so they'll let her off for corporate fraud. I don't know why, but the arms seem a little short. Like, this seems fine, but I know it's supposed to be bent, but it just looks like her, like it just looks a little short. That's just me. Also, is he cool? Is he the murderer? He might be the murderer. He's actually kind of stocky. But what's up with him? Meh, I can't really judge her. At least she found something that she's interested in. Me, on the other hand, well, I have nothing. What's up? Can't find your life's calling? What? I turned to the source of the voice. A scraggly man slumped against a rickety folding chair, a worn beanie plopped on his head, and a threadbare trench coat thrown over his shoulders. Oh. There's no sign on his booth. And there's dogs outside barking. Is hobo a legitimate career? Ha! Youngsters these days, you hold your future in your own hands and you don't even know what to do with it. You're lucky, you know. There was a time when people didn't have the luxury of choosing their career. Upon second glance, I noticed that there are several rolling racks of books settled in the back of the booth. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to their genre. Science fiction, mystery, fantasy, young adult, but they're all under the same name. Are you a writer? He smiles when I ask him this. Heh, what? Surprised? Who do you think I was? An adventurer? Globetrotter? A homeless guy, actually. He throws back his head and laughs. You've got life. I can't wait to read your stories. Somehow I don't think that being a writer would fit me. Oh, somebody help me. Whatever shall I do? Fear not, generic damsel in distress. I am the hero. I lost the previous battle, so this is the heroic rematch where I'm guaranteed to win. How fortunate after you win this final battle. I shall bestow you with an... Oh God, I know the word. Obligatory. Smooch of victory. Hey, you can't just ignore the villain. I got your girl, Yama. Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, spare us with your evil gloating. It'll only lead to your downfall. But I gotta give a motive rant. This is gonna sound odd because I'm walking towards the door to let the dog out. Give a motive rant so that we understand your identity as a tragic villain. Nah, I'll just put that as a footnote. Come on, dog, that's it. And I'm back. Okay, I tire of this needless banter. I'm actually written the princess backstory so that she's a badass in distress. What? But you didn't even foreshadow that. Too bad. I need to move the plot forward. Hi-ya! No. Yeah, I don't think I can come up with the original material. That's why you just rip off real life, you know? Thanks, but no thanks. He shrugs apathetically as I walk away. Who is this? A nearby small group of students catches my eye. They're gathered in front of a man in a long, sweeping lab coat. Q, although his voice is placid, there lies an undercurrent of power in every word he says. I will try. Life is a fragile thing. Oh, placid, that's more, it's like really monotone, isn't it? Oh wait, no, he's smiling. God, whatever, fudge it, just read it. Life is a fragile thing. There is an unspeakable number of ways for the human body to fail, and even more for it to be broken. See, I feel like I need to be creepy when I say this. Death was accepted. You know, like put some oomph to it, but he said place it, so it's like, Death was accepted as an inevitable part of life, a natural stage in the cycle of this world. But it doesn't have to be there. See, he's like smiling. How do I be smile placid, you know? It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. Like, I don't understand. The man in the lab coat straightens as the students break into hurried whispers. Through research, we can create medicine that fights diseases and treats disorders, extending our lives exponentially and maybe indefinitely. Ah, so he's a medical researcher. He fixes his gaze on each individual in the crowd, not in a hostile manner, but certainly in an unnerving one. A day may come when we can defy death. His eyes land on me. The intelligent arc of his arc of his brow and the commanding line of his jaw shifts slightly as he examines me. I feel frozen beneath his piercing gaze. It isn't exactly uncomfortable, just strange. Eventually he turns away, adjusting the golden glasses that are settled on the bridge of his nose. Golden? They look brown. If you Seek to make a lasting influence on the world. Join us at Way Forward Pharmaceuticals in the Research Division. Together we can accomplish the impossible and prevent the inevitable. The crowd of students break into applause, their faces agape in wonder. I can only scoff. No one can defy death. Anyone who thinks otherwise is just delusional. As I turn away from the Way Forward booth, the PA hums to life. Attention students, Mayor Inori will be speaking at the center stage in 5 minutes. The students around me gasp audibly, breaking into frantic whispers. Mayor Inori, here, in person? I hope I said his name right. Our school's important, you know. Why wouldn't he come? Come on, let's go get a good spot. Oh god, that's a male student. I'm so sorry. Whatever, voices are voices. They don't have to match. I follow the massive throng of students gathering around the courtyard center stage. Look at him. Oh, he's got nice blue, turquoise, green eyes. Sure enough, Masaru Inori, the ever-popular mayor of Isamu, I don't know how to say these names, is in the flesh. He gives the students a cordial wave from behind an impenetrable line of security guards. You know, back in my day, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, this extracts a laugh from the crowd. Ha 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 ha. We always ditched career day. We'd pop over to the GFC, you should have seen it before it was renovated, and stuff ourselves on wings. They were only double S at the time. Shows you how far we've come as a society, eh? The crowd chuckles again. Among them I catch the distinct tint of Elizabeth's giggle. I don't know, what does she giggle like? As usual, she's eagerly jotting notes on her phone, hanging on to the mayor's every word. The brunette girl, who's always around Elizabeth, is also next to her. Surprisingly, she seems equally engrossed in the speech. And yes, I hated career day. Thought it was a waste of time. Thought that they were restraining me at a time when all I wanted to do was explore myself, who I was, who I wanted to be. But later, I realized that I was thinking about career day in the completely wrong way. It wasn't about deciding my future. It was about exploring possibilities. He allows a moment of thoughtful silence before he continues. The truth is, you'll probably change careers multiple times in your life. In fact, the average number of job changes is estimated to be 15 times. Whoa, 15? You could be in med school all your life, but have experience in construction, woodworking, design, architects, statistics, goddamn that word, statistics, engineering, maybe even ostrich babysitting or bicycle fishing. What? Elizabeth smiles into her hand as the students laugh like a perfectly timed track. But as vast as the future is, you know what you don't want to do? You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to go each day full of insecurities, doubts, fears. You don't want to be lied to or backstabbed or threatened or treated like a fake. I won't lie to you. It's a nasty world out there. But I think that we can all agree that regardless of who we are or where we're from, we each have an important part to play in the safety of this country. So go on, explore. You guys are bright. And hey, you guys are in a better spot than I was. I thought I liked nothing more than to become an anthropologist. Words! Anthropologist. Anthropologist. I know the word! I can hear it in my brain, but my lips don't want to pronounce it. Anthropologist. Not that I even knew what that meant at the time, it just sounded cool. His parting sentence elicits another laughter as he steps off the stage, offering a final wave. The students erupt into cheers in response. I quickly shuffle away from the crowd before the noise overwhelms me. I don't want to like the guy. Heck, I don't want to like any politician. But he seems to be less evil than the others I've seen. Furthermore, he made a good speech. He came across intelligent but genuine. Two major opposites of politics. Maybe I'll vote in his re-election. Maybe. Hello, stranger. Oh. Oh! Hey, Miki! Oh, she's got a cute kimono on. Hold on. The arm. I mean, I know it's fine, but it's just like shoulder, and then, you know, this is the elbow. You know, her elbow's there. But then she goes, and this seems shorter than that. I abruptly stopped in my tracks, finally taking in what she's wearing. Well, you're dressed up. Which is putting it lightly. She's draped in a silken kimono that ripples around her figure like water, hair inset with a minimalistic ribbon and crystal pin. She could own the red carpet, or a throne even with that outfit. Pretty, my mind supplies unhelpfully. I quickly grind that part of my mind to dust. That's all you have to say? Ooh, she flirted with me! Well, what were you expecting? Poetry? Oh, dearest, you liken yourself to starlight, with eyes like the moon and a mouth like the purest golden flame. The sun, hair did see. She promptly slaps me on the back. Very funny Shakespeare, too. Although I am impressed. Your recitation was pretty decent. I feel like she's insulted me, but she generally seems shocked. So what brings you here? Do you want to become a model? A what? Oh, no need to be embarrassed. Male models are hardly anything new. However, they do tend to be physically fit. Do you happen to have a six-pack? I'll pretend I heard none of that. What makes you think I would ever want to be a model? You're standing by my company's booth. We are a modeling company. Surprise! I cast a quick glance behind me. Sure enough, a large banner reads, Lotus Modeling, above a tent with striking photo spreads. Hence the kimono, I assume. You assumed correctly. So where's Rue? I haven't seen her all day. That awkward moment, twin. Really? That's funny. She attends this school, right? What? Of course she does. So you've seen her today? Well, yeah. You didn't tell her about me? Hello, social drama. I missed you. Not? How can I word this delicately or better yet avoid it completely? You should probably be getting back to your job. I have my eye on you, Yama. Do you really think I can't tell when you're lying? I believe in my ability to run away. Always the same, I see. I've made a mental note to harass you about it later. Until then, Yama. She floats back to her booth. Oh, she floats, greeting any curious glances with an effortless smile. A model? Her job is modeling? Somehow I find that a little underwhelming. I almost expected her to be involved in something drastic like the Secret Service or the film industry or even the Olympics. But modeling, where you pose and change and smile for hours and hours? Adventurous? Stubborn Miki? It doesn't seem to fit her. Whatever, guess it's none of my business anyway. It's time to see Mr. Ryota. You know what? Before we see Mr. Ryota, it's been like 30 minutes, which is crazy because it feels like 5 minutes. So I think this might be a good time to stop. You know, went to the job fair, saw some stuff, and I'm gonna hopefully increase my speed reading because it's like I want to just read it because I can read faster in my brain. But then, you know, people are watching it's like I don't understand what's going on. I just see pictures and images flashing, so I got to read it, and it gives me a chance to practice, you know, voices and whatnot. So we're gonna sing. We're gonna serve. Yeah. Yeah, it's been like about 30 minutes. So, thank you for watching. Have a lovely time. Bye-bye. Actually, no, I shouldn't end it like that. What's a decent way? I can just say bye. Or, you know, until next time. Also, if you happen to watch to the end of this after I said bye, my bad. I am in the works of making a new series, which will involve my mom and video games, because she doesn't hate them, but, you know, she's not a fan. Ow! Oh, I stubbed my toe. But, yeah, she's not a fan of them either. Oh, that was right in the pinky corner. She's not a fan of video games. Ow, sorry. So, it'd be interesting to see her play, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Because nothing too crazy, because it's like, I don't want to get a game that's too expensive, and then, you know, she plays it for 10 minutes, and it's like, I hate this. So, if you have any suggestions, let me know. But other than that, you know, toodaloo.